Hello. Believe time the game needs to be adjusted. It should be. It's updated on my side. It wasn't the moment I went live, which is probably why it looks funky to you. But yeah, it's updated on mine. Hey, how you doing, B? Yeah, no worries. Right, so I haven't seen much of this game. It looked like to have a little bit of a silly tone, based on the trailer, which I've completely forgotten. But I fired it up, and it had a witty narrator and a banger main menu soundtrack. It's kind of calm right now, but it kicks off. So I thought, you know what? That's a good start. Now, I don't know if this is more of a controller game or keyboard and mouse. It is an Xbox game, and this is a PC port, I believe. You can change how talkative that narrator is. So you can turn him off, rare, normal, or talkative. So let's have him on talkative. My evil laughter. You see, this is the type of game that this is. We can change our evil laughter. That one's obviously some kind of orc. Let's go with the doctor now. He's got a little bit of posh in there. The Hand of Terror. Define how your Hand of Terror should look. Undead, demonic, or horde. Horde. Krella Khan sounds nice as well. There's a bit of Dragon Lord in that one. Maybe not. Dress daily according to your taste. Aye. Default. Seasonal content should be active. Skip this season or never. Ooh. Yeah, keep all this the same, I guess. Evil laughter is on L. Camera, select failure F1, unselect all creatures. Army overview. Okay, this is gonna be a... Oh, this might be a complex game. Oh, this might be a complex game. Just have the laughter spam ready. Well, let's see what happens.
The Last Stand. Tanya set about destroying the last remaining heroes. Amongst others, her stepbrother Tristan.
Alright. Killing a stepbrother. It tells you what achievements are available before you start the mission. That's quite interesting. You'll kill 10 heroes. And this is difficulty, right? Yeah. It's got co-op.
Once upon a time, long, long ago in... hell, well, you know the rest. The absolute evil had, in the fabulous predecessor to this game, taken over the entire overworld with its creatures. Now it's spent its time on debauched parties and... Wait a minute. The entire overworld? No! One small village of indomitable heroes still held out against the invaders. The unamused evil was beside itself with rage. But all this was about to change once and for all, because the remote controlling evil sent its most vicious general into the field, the Dark Elf Talia. Talia, also known from the fabulous predecessor, came back from her vacation in a thoroughly good mood. Before that, she had defeated her foster father, the paladin Tanos. This fact is important to note.
I like this game already. The way it refers to the previous entry, I like this game already.
For this last remaining village of heroes was protected by none other than Tristan, foster son of Tanos and Talia's stepbrother. This proud warrior in shining, his handsome heroic chest accentuating armor, was the last glimmer of hope for the forces of good. Talia, who had fully embraced the dark side, couldn't wait to really kick her stepbrother's ass. And so our story begins.
Game seems familiar. It's probably quite old because there's 4 entries, so you might have seen like a previous entry or something. I don't know when this one in particular.
Fighting for their survival. This seemed to be the perfect time for Tristan to make his appearance, the last mighty hero of the good races.
My brothers! In your eyes I see the same fear that would lead me to despair. The day may come when the courage of true heroes is extinguished. When we abandon our companions and all bonds of friendship are broken. But that day is still far off. Stand fast, heroes of the West!
And with those familiar sounding words, Tristan charged into battle to the cheers of his men. The heroes of good had managed to capture some of the evil creatures. Nevertheless, it was more than questionable whether a few minor victories and a brilliant speech could do anything against the absolute evil's armies.
This one released last year.
A storm of darkness and gloom descended, heralding the arrival of Talia, the absolute evil's general. This entrance not only panicked the defenders of good, but also seemed to strengthen the creatures of evil.
Hey, I'm back! Time to pick a little hero fight. Forward, creatures! Show me what you can do! Punch 'em!
November? Oh wow, it's only 2 months then.
Smash 'em in the face! Oh, and just as a precaution, get me my handbook of worn-out third-rate catchphrases. Ha-ha! If my eyes don't deceive me, that's my stupid stepbrother Tristan over there too, just waiting for me to lovingly put his head on a spear. Ha! Today is gonna be a good day.
Talia seemed to be very sure of victory. Some might find this puzzling, as it was the beginning of a long new campaign. But okay, maybe the rest of the missions are nothing but a string of debauched victory celebrations in hell.
Nice. Right. Hang on. First game released in 2011? Okay. Alright. Defeat Tristan, destroy the squad of heroes, Right, I see. You can use the corresponding buttons in the unit's detail window. So, left click to select, right click to control. WASD to move the camera. Ah. Some heroes! Need to beat the heroes. Do we have any other villains that we can hire?
Talia's mighty storm once again stood at her disposal.
Shadow Tentacles. Summon shadow tentacles that deal 20 damage per second within 6 meters and immobilize enemies for 20 seconds. Range attack deals 666 damage at a target up to 10 meters. This is activate her fury. Ah, it's up here. As long as fury is active, our creatures become stronger. Assault!
A few pitiful opponents. I'm gonna massacre you. If I can just remember how that works again.
Fortunately, Talia's instincts took over at this point, something which wannabe pro gamers often refer to as auto-attack. Talia also remembered that she had a few skills that she could invoke whenever she felt like it.
Oh, right. Boom! That's how it's done.
I enjoy the narration. A creature's life energy indicates how much damage it can still take. Furthermore, creatures gain experience. When their experience bar is filled, they advance the levels, as long as the corresponding research has been completed. You can use general command keys to start, move, or have your creatures execute an attack. Okay, we can hear combat, so there's fighting going on, and then that's Tristan. When do I plan on streaming Darksiders 1? I've played through that game twice now. I don't think I'll play through it again. Assault!
Once again, Talia's fury descended to plunge the land into blackness.
Fucking annihilated. I'm not telling you to attack these. She's just bloodthirsty. She's just that bloodthirsty. So it seems putting a unit in range of an enemy, they'll just attack. You don't have to tell them to. And then you can specify to use abilities. I like how it's kind of doing the credits during this tutorial.
Did someone actually cage my subordinates? That I'm the only one who's allowed to do that. Time to bust these things open, pulverize them, nuke 'em!
I'm deciding I'm gonna try. The problem I have with it is like one of the things that's like really cool is basically a new game plus item. I don't think I ever used it. So we have 666 attack, 42 defense, and like we have 9,001 hit points. Why do I have a feeling this unit is going to be a tutorial mission only thing?
Your creatures have destroyed a cage. Talia had freed all the creatures. Not to be outdone by her stepbrother, she too gave a brilliant speech.
Speech? Sure. Creatures! Time to punch the do-gooders right in the kisser! Forward! Punch them in the face, kick them in the shins, break their belt buckles so they trip on their pants!
Kick him in the shins! You can use F2 to install select combat units available in this region. Control 0-9 to save a unit selection. You can use a previously saved 0-9 or click the corresponding item to reselect saves. Okay. So if I want to like make teams, I can do that. Well, I've got an army now. I got some snakes and some orc guys. And some people to kill. Get 'em, buds.
Yippee-ki-yay, hero mucker!
Okay, so even if the hero gets a kill, everyone else gets XP. Cool. Alright, combat. More allies. Yes. The army grows. Recruit the new units. Onwards. There is more to be recruited.
The center of battle. With another brilliant speech, she goaded her creatures on one more time.
Another speech? Oh. Ding dong, the hero's dead. Is that okay?
Honestly, I don't know if I can work with you like this.
I could have split my units up here, but let's just brute force through one side.
To their linguistically under-talented leader, or would like to, but the defenses on the left and right flanks made progress impossible. Talia had to destroy them in order to receive further support.
Okay, I have a huge army now. Keeping track of that is going to be quite difficult. Talia, kill that assassin, please. Thank you.
The hero's left defensive flank could no longer withstand the breaching evil's creatures.
Dead heroes!
Have we got a big enough army? Who's this lad? He's a chonker. What's he got? Sword swing and berserker rage. He's like a general we've just picked up.
The hero's defense collapsed on the right flank. The monstrous evil's creatures flocked to Talia.
Excellent. I can always use more cannon fodder. I mean, loyal subordinates.
So we got two of them now. Ah, you've got a heal. Cool. That in mind.
Yippee-ki-yay, hero mucker!
Talia, stepsister, you dare to show
Mob
your
him.
face here?
Rush him down.
Foster father.
Yeah. Is that a trick question? You can see I'm here. Tanos deserved what he got. And I thought to myself, hey, like father, like son.
You will pay for your deeds, sister. The light will protect me. Sister, turn from evil and come back to the side of good. See the power of light.
With these words, Tristan was bathed in a golden light that seemed to protect him. As if that were not troublesome enough, a number of magical portals opened at the same time.
Huh. As if this wasn't dragging on way too long already. Can't we just jump straight to the point where I greedily take over the world? Forward, creatures! Smash the portals! Flatten that magic junk! Pull the plug!
My brothers! In your eyes, I see the same fear that would lead me to despair. The day may come when the courage of true heroes is extinguished. When we abandon our companions and all bonds of friendship are broken. But that day is still far off. Stand fast, heroes of the West!
Oh, didn't you spout that same bullshit earlier? In exactly the same words.
No, not at all. I am known for my brilliant speeches, wicked stepsister.
I seem to remember that whenever you were supposed to speak in front of the class, we had to get a mop.
You'll pay for that. Onward, faithful! Destroy the evil!
All the magical
Right, making sure the healers keep them alive.
Tristan's shield went up in smoke.
Some of these guys are getting quite
That's
low.
the way I like it. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. I was just about to kick my stepbrother's butt.
These two are about to die. Please don't die.
Sister,
And my healers are about to die. Let's heal heals with the healers.
join me. Together we can still save the world.
Yeah, focusing my healers down, and I do not like it.
And spare us all the embarrassing melodrama.
Talia, this isn't the end. We'll meet again.
With these words, Tristan quickly created a portal and threw himself through it with the last of his strength. The portal closed again behind him.
Treachery, fraud, cheater! This was supposed to be my victory! And what the hell kind of glove is that anyway? Looks to me like game design forgot to balance the thing properly.
Maybe the people in charge were still too captivated by your great speech. Brought tears to my eyes too, however, not of emotion.
As if the bird brains these evil creatures have needed grand speeches. A few skulls to bash in, and the social calendar for the evening is filled.
Well, each to their own. But apparently, Tristan had suffered a mishap, as the aforementioned magic glove still lay in the place where it was last used. It would seem that he had accidentally lost it.
Wonderful. This thing is just what I need. Très chic. I'll, just grab that right away.
And so our story begins.
We did it! So it says creature deaths U27 World 34. Does that mean the world typically loses more creatures? Is that 24 deaths on my side, or is that 24 kills? I took more damage than normal, apparently, so maybe... I'm not sure I fully understand these. Why was my damage dealt half?
Tristan had managed to give Tanya the slip, but she had been able to capture his magic glove. The Gauntlet of Finitude, a fabled artifact. Unfortunately, UI overlays don't work in cutscenes, so Tanya couldn't read just exactly what the glove did. Nevertheless, she proudly presented it to the Absolute Evil in its form as the Dungeon Lord. And so misfortune took its course, because at the same time, Tanya wanted to demonstrate how loudly she could snap her fingers. But this snap, which would go down in the history books as the Dungeon Lord snap, unleashed horrific forces that were discharged into the Dungeon Lord himself. As Tanya rose to her feet, the gauntlet had disappeared, and the Dungeon Lord lay dying. Viewers often began to cry at this point, because it made them think back to the last really good superhero movie.
What the fuck?
Tanya
This writing is something else.
for about 5 seconds. Talia had shattered the realms of good and served them onto the absolute evil on a silver platter, while it had actually done nothing at all. So Talia now became the absolute ruler. She had no clue about how to rule, but more than made up for it with hubris and consistently ignoring glaring problems.
That's how you do it. You just keep ignoring problems.
In addition, she surrounded herself with a staff of incompetent advisors. What could possibly go wrong? 10 minutes later, Tristan had captured Talia, locked her in a cage, and put the armies of absolute evil to flight. And so the story ends. We'll tell you how the story continues in overpriced microtransaction bites. Oh, wait, wrong script. That's a different developer. Hang in there, I've almost got it. While Talia was ignominiously taken away, the unused essence of absolute evil continued to float through the ether. It wasn't about to admit defeat that easily, but for evil to triumph once again, it needed Talia back, for better or for worse. And so the swirling essence of...
I don't know, she didn't seem like a very good leader.
Commanding the perplexed-looking chaotic hordes and freeing Talia.
Yeah, I figured we'd lose access to the super powerful hero, villain,
Held the horde together and
immediately.
the challenge of vicious dwarven engineering.
Tristan! Let me out of this damned cage, you stupid little good elf. Otherwise, I'll have a hard time wringing your scrawny neck. What the hell do you want from me anyway?
Talia, stepsister, your deplorable deeds must not go unpunished. You have slain our foster father Tanos, a blasphemous affront to our goddess, whom you, to top it all off, have also slain. But we will have plenty of time to argue on our journey. I am here for the stone. Brynhild, if you please.
You know you can, you little cutie. Oi! Go on, you lazy lot. Get that destroyer of worlds class hammer going.
Talia had been captured. Only the bubbling around the place essence of absolute evil could save her. It was amusing to leave Talia in the clutches of her brother. But on the other hand, without her help, the shapeless evil would probably just roam the countryside as a disembodied something or other, and at best be hired for third-rate horror movies. Fortunately, a forgotten dungeon heart lying in the underground could quickly be reactivated. Together with the creatures of the Horde, it would be easy to smash the do-gooder heroes there to smithereens. The wafting evil had to get rid of that dwarven contraption on the overworld, as it posed a threat to the underground, and with it, the dungeon heart. It was therefore necessary to build a mighty dungeon, or rather, to have one built, because as a wafting essence, the disembodied evil could not do much itself.
I guess that's us. We've got a giant hand. Use WASD to move the camera, press left click to pick something up with the Hand of Terror, and right click to drop it. If the hand is empty, you can use right click to slap someone or something. Right?
Oh.
Alright. Okay, now I've at least have a for you little snots to dig up. Alrighty then. Alright, I see. Go dig that up, buds. I have 8 workers. No population points. 1,000 gold. Payday comes in time. Evilness. Oh, we need to increase our evilness. Oh, I see. Okay, apparently he wanted me to excavate this specific 5x5 area, not just any 5x5 area.
Oh,
I want help out.
ding dong, it's payday.
Okay. When a little snot is slapped, its speed increases by an additional 25%. You can speed them up. Unlocks the Vault of Evilness. Increases capacity per tile. I don't know what that means. Treasury. Gold is stored in the treasury. Gold veins are mined faster if they are surrounded by treasury. Gobbler Farm. Food for standard demons and hordes. Hideout.
Hungry Evil had built a treasury. The meager amount that could be stored in the throne room was simply not even close to enough for a proper gold bar.
Right, I see. So the payday system is a timer, as in, like, the more units we have, the more money it's going to cost us, I see. Well, these guys are working for free, so that seems unethical, but I won't ask questions. Make that room a gobbler farm. Gobblers are raised on gobbler farms. Both horde creatures and demons are more than happy to eat them to satisfy their hunger. Pay attention to the room's efficiency in order to achieve the highest possible goblin production rate. Missing walls will lower a room's efficiency. You can also select gobblers to earn all extra evilness.
Serve as food for the horde.
So that vein... Okay, these veins are still got a lot in them. Treasury's maxed out, but so I guess the moment we have to spend money, they can just mine more of this vein. Even though our money is 3,000, our actual money is also all of this stuff. We just need to mine it up. Oh! That kills it. I didn't even get any evil. You guys help. The room is taking a while to dig out. Get to work, buddies. Ooh, okay. So... Dungeon will be things like, yeah, traps, and the base. Then Horde, Demons, and Undead will be unit type, so... Wants to go with Horde. Number of creatures plus 3. Yes. Hideout. Wasn't there something like that here? Throne room, little snots, vault. Doors. Oh, level 3 makes new hires start with the promotion. That's quite good.
It's payday.
So we're spending money, but now they're going to go back and mine some of this vein to give us some money back. What's level 2 here? Number of creatures total. Get level 2 of that, and now we can make floor traps. And doors. We can make doors now. Each faction has so-called faction research. Their research sets up the maximum level for your creatures or little snots with each research level. The population maximum is raised and unlocks further research.
A place to rest there.
Horde creatures look for a place in the hideout to set up camp where they like to take a break every now and again. In addition, Horde creatures like to eat gobblers and want to collect their wages on payday. Horde creatures heal while resting in the hideout. Alternatively, a Naga can also heal all Horde creatures.
Oi!
Yeah, we mucked around a bit
How
of
long
that.
is this stone thing going to take, lads? Snookums and I weren't planning on dying of old age here.
I sure hope not, because I have a whole different set of plans for just how you lot are gonna die here.
Horde creatures can't be resurrected until the very late in the game. In return, they are comparatively cheap and level much more quickly. Gnome Goblin wants us to make a Naga. Much less warlike than the other members.
The army raising evil had recruited its first creature, a bit underwhelming considering that it was sitting on the throne of the gods a short time ago. But fresh starts are never easy. The evilest evil could use the Hand of Terror, not only to intervene, but also to lend its little snots the impetus they needed by giving them a spirited slap. The attitude adjusting evil had struck one of its little snots. Frightened, the creature squealed and set to work even faster.
I worry about, like, the ethics of this game.
The detestable evil had earned some delicious evilness. Excellent things could be done with it, such as exploring new stuff. However, first, a place had to be found where the evilness could be stored. The absolute evil quickly built a vault of evilness.
Work faster, buddy. Now, creatures gain experience points by defeating enemies, which also allows them to level up. With each level gained, creatures become stronger, have more hit points, and do more damage. However, at specific stages, a new need may also be added. For example, starting at level 4, Horde creatures want to train in the arena from time to time. The faction research determines the maximum level. For example, if you have researched Horde to level 3, Orcs can be reach a maximum level 3. I see. I go to research. My Horde's only level 1 right now. Well, let's make that level 2 so they can at least be earning some XP. I need evilness to unlock these two guys.
Evil had built a vault of evilness. This allowed it to henceforth store evilness and use it.
Oi! No need to sit around there, please. When we could be picking up a little gold while we're here, eh? On you go, lads. Grab the nearest gold vein.
Sooner or later, the greedy dwarves would dig their way into the dungeon. The perfidious evil used a workshop to prepare traps to stop the gold-stealing dwarves in their tracks. Technological progress has almost always been a fine thing. Further research could not only make new units or rooms available, but also increase the maximum number of little snots or creatures. The hard work allowing evil had built a tinkerer's cave. Here, little snots could use the work units to make toolboxes, which were needed for the more extravagant dungeon accoutrements.
Also, we used to create a map to make valuable toolboxes from scratch. They're needed for building not only work units, but also traps and doors. Research floor traps. We need to make 3 toolboxes. I have 1. Is that the progress bar for 1 toolbox? It is. Well, that takes time. I need dungeon level 3.
The workforce hoarding evil had increased its maximum little snot limit, and now had access to even more of the industrious little creatures.
Alright. Gnome is a great tinkerer and has learned to create powerful bombs. Unfortunately, they're not very strong, so they can't throw those bombs very far. Fortunately, there's no friendly fire in Dungeons 4, so that's kind of okay. They're close range, high explosives. Cool. Let's make a gnome. Or 2. Two more orcs. How much is an orc? So payday costs 264, that's fine. Alright, we've got a bit of a military going there. Make a slime trap. Small spike trap. Or a spike trap. We need 3 of them. Oh, we have 3 now. Ah, so these are the dwarves. They're getting to us, so I'll put those in front. My military. Pop you guys there. In case they get over the spikes.
The first traps. This would make it much harder for the greedy dwarves.
Or he's gonna wander off, that's fine.
The treasury, or even destroy the dungeon heart itself.
You sure it's a bit too big? Oh dear. Right, so it says find an exit, so I'm gonna guess I'm gonna have to wait for these guys to dig on through, the red line showing their route. So the moment they do, they get past the spike trap, send in the military, and then we can go and follow the route that they came in. create some more orcs. Take you off of the spike trap, because they are about to fall into it.
Oi! Something dug into my little gold pot. Yeah! It had to be stupid. Those are at best used as toilet paper holders in the lavatory. Okay, boys! Tear this joint to the ground!
Dwarves had opened a passage into the dungeon. The little snots immediately executed Order 67, as they had been instructed to do by Talia in such a case, which meant that they ran through the dungeon with their arms flapping wildly. At the same time, they opened the secret trap cache, so that the tricky evil could give the dwarves a very warm welcome.
Oi! Did you little honey buns forget your little baby bottles? Or how did you manage to lose to a bunch of lousy orcs? But I still have some reinforcements here. Reinforcements? Attack!
Obviously, the danger from the dwarves had not yet been neutralized. Luckily, the little snots had made a few traps in their spare time, and they were only too happy to make available to the all-consuming evil. The little snot's trap glittered and gleamed.
Alright, let's put a new one of those down. Hideout.
Biting their teeth out on it
Let's expand
as
our
they
hideout out
only
for the
fast-tracked
other
for a quick
lads.
demise. Dwarves are building new rooms underground.
So I can't command them like I normally would. So like, I want them to attack. Well, it does want me to build 9 traps apparently. Yeah, we'll just trap up the entire floor. Can we do anything with research on that? I need more money. Hey Wales, how you doing? Hiya. I need more money. We're nearly out of that gold money, actually.
Your gold vein is nearly exhausted.
And what do I do about that? If I put all the units there, will they go, oh look, villains, and attack? No, they just wander on back. Okay. Attack! I can't actually afford them. Oh no. I need money. Get to work, buddies. Just dig all this out.
Payday.
I'm kind of grabbing scraps of gold, but nothing much, really.
The Thrasher was a very powerful trap, just waiting to snap several heroes to Nirvana at the same time.
One of your creatures needs it will receive news in the you will receive news in the event bar should a creature start to get angry. You're hungry? You need food? Oh, we can expand this out. My main point of confusion right now is how do I progress? There is the heroes. I want to attack them. Right now, my money is running dry. And I need to pay my units.
A gold vein has been mined out.
The dwarves don't seem too interested in attacking. Increase the efficiency of this by making a door. Oh, here they come. My traps are just kind of slowly killing them.
Another sword trap was mounted halfway up to be even more effective against wolves.
They made it through?
The sword trap's blades.
Oh, I can stack them up.
Just waiting for bread to slice, or heroes, whichever came first.
Where did they even come from?
Payday.
If I start digging around them, it'll prod them. I want them to open this door so then I can start moving in.
A new area has been unearthed in the dungeon.
You become Elden Rogue and running around finding other optional bosses I missed. Elden Ring's such a fun game. I've had a bit of an itch. Dig that out. Yeah, I don't think you guys are making it through this corridor. Yeah, no, I wouldn't stand there, mate. I really wouldn't stand there, mate. Is he gonna make it through? Nah, he died. Open the door. Fucking annihilated them. This is ours now. So if I just kind of plonk them outside of the door, they come rushing out, we can kill them. Now, I'm noticing my XP bars are full, and then they become ours. Cool. Yep. For level 3. Why not? There, they can get another XP level. We can break through there, get to their treasury. Yeah, let's do that. Just pop you down there. Some breakthrough there. Let's pop down a trap here.
A thrasher had been set up and was waiting for heroes who dared to go near the carousel. Payday.
Yeah, sorry guys, this is our money now. The Nagas heal everybody up.
Dwarves are building new rooms underground.
Are they? It's mine. Ah, the big lift. Ah, they're grabbing that money now. Well, that's fine. Let's put my military there. They'll come and open the door. We fuck them up. Break the door. Destroy the crystal. Backup is on its way. That's fine. Oh, these bombers are really good. They do so much damage. Those bombardiers are stuck over there.
The dwarves were defeated for the time being. Satisfied, the essence of absolute evil rubbed something together that could perhaps pass for two hands together. The all-destroying evil had conquered the exit. This left the way to the surface open for its troops.
You can use the drop critters in the Hand of Terror. All to immediately empty the Hand of Terror. Oh.
The absolute evil's creatures blinked a little as they stepped into the glaring light of the sun. Finally, they could lay waste not only to the boring corridors of the dungeon, but also to the lush green meadows of the overworld.
Right. So now we're on the surface. I can't... Okay, so I can't hire more troops. I can improve my current lads, though. Let's make my healers better, because that's the lifeblood of my army right now. Ah, okay. I see.
The horrific evil had destroyed a camp in the overworld. The defeated heroes ran away crying and tried to entrench themselves behind even higher walls.
Alright. Let's make another Naga then. You can join the army. Alright, let's explore around here. This is all evil. Ah. Units to rescue. Bigger military.
You have destroyed a cage.
Bigger military. I do like how the world changes as you, like, capture it.
It's payday.
After we killed this group, I need to go back down and sort out a money situation. Alright, I need money. We need money, fellas. Kinda need to clear them out. Alright.
The vile evil had destroyed another of the heroes' camps. Screaming at the top of their voices, the survivors took to their heels.
Alright, I have to pull you guys back, because we gotta go get that other treasury, so I can actually continue paying you guys. Bosley. Okay, they're all dead. Ooh, okay. Let's dig that area out. And then can I just set that going on a treasury? No, they gotta dig it out first. Put some treasure pieces there. Alright. Back to the overworld. Start moving the army forwards. Oh, we can grow it even more, apparently. Alright, we've got access to a lot more gold now. How's this fight going? Oh, you already won.
Destroyed and creatures were freed.
Okay, I'm getting the gist of it. A little bit more now. Yeah, the money's coming in. So yeah, the missions are kind of somewhat time limited based on the payment system, the wages system.
I have to protect the blueprints, Newcombs. Otherwise, the orcs will eventually end up building some decent machinery here. Well then, keep your chin up, Doodles.
Brynhild, what are you doing? I thought your dwarves could easily handle a few orcs.
Problems, brother?
Oh, hello.
I had actually already planned on making myself a tea set out of dwarf skulls.
Okay.
Your evilness truly knows no bounds. These dwarves are part of the Alliance of Good. You were also once part of that alliance.
Another saw trap was mounted halfway up to be even more effective against dwarves.
I don't know how I can place this trap, but I also need to place it anyway. Ah, I can place it there for some reason.
The path to the dwarves' oversized hammer lay open. The trembling heroes prepared themselves for the final battle.
Alright, military. We're against the clock. We gotta go. These guys, they're having a bad time. I don't know how they got past us.
Payday!
How much is payday now? Oh, we can't afford that. Okay, they just died. Good, good, good. Onwards. Attack the hammer. Okay, we're gonna earn hopefully just enough.
The dwarven equipment spectacularly went up in flames, which was rather odd, as the creatures had only been hitting the thing with their weapons. But fine, perhaps horde weapons were made of flint. Yet the distraction provided by the dwarven intervention had shifted the destruction-loving evil's focus long enough for Talia and her stepbrother Tristan to disappear into the distance. With an imaginary sigh, the staggering evil took one last look around before setting off in pursuit. The path led to the Hellwoods, an eerie place claimed by the demonic creatures of the underworld.
Okay. So that got a little bit close at the end. A group of lads managed to get through into our base somehow from somewhere. Thankfully our traps dealt with them, but then we were running out of money. Most slaps in 5 seconds. What? Slaps per minute. Trap damage cause on the high. Exact same amount of gold was eaten as average. Creature deaths 0. Deathless. Fucking gaming. We got all 3 achievements.
The Hellwoods. Talia was taken ever deeper into the lands by her stepbrother Tristan. They passed through the Hellwoods, a hotbed of demons.
Ah, so this is going to introduce us to the demon faction, I imagine, which are magic. Arcanium, if I were to guess, that's magic.
In the underground beneath the Hellwoods, Talia's stepbrother Tristan was tampering with the remains of a dungeon long thought forgotten. But the demonic evil's henchmen were hard on his heels and were also slogging their way through the underground. Tristan had no choice but to retreat.
My brothers! In your eyes I see the same fear that would lead me to despair. The day may come when the...
Tristan, you you good-for-nothing imbecile. Can't you just shut up for once? Or finally come up with a different speech? That's so... Hey! Are those my armies of evil? Here! Get me out of here so I can personally kick my stepbrother's butt! Go ahead! Finish them off! Give it to them! Push a way past the expiry date cake right in their faces!
Never! The power of magic flows through me. A magic barrier will keep those creatures at bay.
It seemed that Tristan did actually have some small knowledge of magic. His barrier was impenetrable to conventional attacks. Where magic was concerned, however, things looked just a little different. The spellbook Perusing Evil quickly set about tackling this problem underground.
Alright, so it seems that we start underground, and then we build up to go to the overworld.
To magic, it would first have to take care of the demons. It made perfect sense to have a vortex built to house demonic creatures.
Okay, so demons can... they eat, they want to get paid, they can heal automatically, and if they die, we can resurrect them at a portal. Alright, let's get digging. We already have 6 units. What we got? Okay, these Ignis guys seem very damaging without much health. How do I deselect? Let's put you down there. Arcanium. That gives us mana. That's the exit. Okay, I'm already on the clock. We do have some things pre-built for us. Just unlock the goblin farm. Since they need to eat. What's a vortex? In exchange for evenness, dead demons can be resurrected in the vortex. The more portals in the vortex, the more demons can be resurrected at the same time. Portal is automatically erected in a vortex, providing the room is large enough if a demon dies. Is teleported to a portal and automatically revived.
The room-building evil had a vortex built. There, hired demons found shelter and a place to wait until they could be resurrected at the cost of evilness after an unforeseen demise. Some parts of the underground were saturated with mana. Once dug up, this could be used to cast spells. The mana-addicted evil wanted to try this out as soon as possible. You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon.
Yeah, they're hungry.
Stand fast, men! There may come a day when courage fails us, but it is not this day. On this day we fight! By all that you hold dear on this good earth, I call you to stand firm! Brothers of the kingdom! Let us lay waste to the dungeon! Attack!
Ah, you stole that speech. I've heard something very similar to that before.
That's beside the point. Those words inspired my men. The pen is mightier than the sword.
But weaker than a horde battle axe. It's just too bad that I can't be there to watch the show because I'm stuck in your stupid cage.
Oh, they are on the way. Don't think I'll have enough for traps in time. Yeah, let's just plonk our fellas down here. Ooh, the beam down the corridor. Ooh, they've got good range attacks. They do not have much health, though. In fact, one's about to die. Build mana shrines to produce mana. Build a gobbler farm. Well, that's what I was doing. Okay, that one's reviving now.
Doors in the dungeon not only reduce
Hey, Lazy.
drums,
Happy
but also
birthday,
stop
killer.
heroes
So.
and other enemies in their
Lazy the
tracks.
Hackle Shake, 34 months. Lazy the Hackle Shake.
Also increase the efficiency.
Hey, Snow, thank you so much for the 34 months. Much appreciated. Cheers. Thank you, thank you.
Close off a production room.
Wait until your snots have produced 7 toolboxes. Bro, where are you? Hurry up. I need to make traps. So what's this? This is a shrine. I need 7 toolboxes. Do I not have doors? What are we doing on money? We are burning through it.
A first door now adorned the dungeon. The grandiose evil not only used it to increase the efficiency of rooms or to stop enemies for a short time, but it could also lock doors to seal off areas for its subordinates.
I put a door on one of these to make it more effective. You can.
Payday.
It's quite a big overworld map. Dig that out. Make it a workshop. Can I make another crafter mat? I can. Should have done that sooner. Now it wants me to make a shrine. I was going to build a shrine in there, but of course it's already set me up an area. You burning through my food? We upgrade you?
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Any traps we can make? No. Not yet. There's research I'm missing. There we go. Like how they need to carry the toolboxes over to create them. So yeah, demons die more, but thankfully we have a portal. I don't have much money. Dig that out. Yeah, we are burning through our money really quickly. I don't like it. Is this built yet?
Payday. Creatures Arcalecti never went to hogwash Evil's little snot had built an Arcanium. Should one of these droll little workers manage to find the time, mana would from now on be produced here.
Simple spells include Demon Portal, Create Resource, Slow, Aura of Thorns, and Backswarm.
The Gallant Evil had now gained access to a number of spells. Create Resources, for example, allowed toolboxes or gobblers to quickly be created as if out of thin air. In keeping with his childlike disposition, the Amused Evil immediately tried this out. The childish Evil's eyes glowed with joy as it successfully used the Create Resources spell. This would allow stocks to be filled even without decent production. A little snot set about generating mana in the Arcanium to make it available to the spell-wielding Evil.
Right. Research. Increase our number of potential creatures. Imp. Increases their range. Yep, we'll snap that. Demons regenerating faster. Yep. When's next payday? Yep. Right. I need money. Someone go and dig that out. Creatures, I can't make a Dazer. Range fighter, attacks slow opponents. Makes enemies more vulnerable to fire damage. Extremely long range. Yeah, I think I want that. I need more one. Oh, we're on our last gold vein. And I haven't seen another one. Ah, there's a gold vein there. Cool. Dig that out. Alright. How many gazers? One gazer or two? With two, and then another infernal. Is there like the tank? You guys need like a bed place? I don't think so. Plenty of food. How are we doing on digging this out?
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
Oh. Hey Lord, how you doing? You've been looking at this for a while, wondering how it plays. How would you say it is? Any pros, cons? I've only just started. Really, I'm on the 3rd level now. Although the levels do take quite a while. It's interesting. It's hard to say pros and cons because I don't really play games like this. It's a typical base builder, so you got like, you need to generate money, you need to generate food for your troops. It's quite simple, really. I'm just on the magic tutorial level now. And basically, just occasionally, like right now, I've got some enemies attacking me, which disrupts, but it's whatever. They'll get to my traps that I've laid out here. You got to defend this, but at the same time build up. So I've just built up an army and I'm just about to attack. I'll let these guys make their way through the dungeon first. And then, so that's the underground. And then you go to the overworld. And you can see how this is evil. Then you've got the good, and we got to take that. Certain things that make no sense sometimes. Well, it's a game that's clearly not taking itself very seriously. Like, they throw shots at, like, microtransactions. There's a lot of fourth wall breaking. You can tell that they're not really taking the game seriously, and that's fine. Alright, I don't want anyone to die in this. Okay, cool. We're good. Let's pop down some more traps. What's a pusher? How does this work?
Ding dong, it's payday.
Ah, I can put it there. Cool. Alright. Traps are down. That room is out. Sort of treasury that. Alright, let's attack. Now this unit type doesn't really lend itself to Blitzkrieg, but what we'll do anyway. Okay, gazers do a lot of damage. Attack. How does Bat Swarm work? Regardless of time of day, a swarm of bat flutters around dealing 20 damage per sec to all enemies in the 11 meter every effect while simultaneously slowing them. Ooh, that's quite good. Can only be cast in the overworld, creates a port leading directly to your throne. Oh, that's cool. So that allows us to immediately zip back to base.
The spoiled evil had discovered a few stray demons who were all too willing to join his dark army. Of all things, these were stuck in a rather awkward position. The perplexed evil pondered how to go about it.
Hey, Tristan, favorite, because only stepbrother. See my troops marching over there? I think they're gonna make short work of you.
Don't get your hopes up too soon, stepsister. My barrier and my men will stop them. We got what we wanted here, and we'll soon be on the road again.
Ha! Creatures, get me the hell out of here already! Come on, get a move on! Save me, free me, sign petitions demanding my release!
The genius evil had managed to return the scattered demons safely back to the dungeon by means of a spell.
Okay, that's cool. So they were stuck, we could transport them back. A hero statue. There's some interesting mechanics at play here. What does destroying a hero statue do? See, the main thing I can say, Lord, that I've noticed, game mechanic-wise, that hasn't quite sit well with yet, is the payday system. So basically, it's in real time, and every 5 minutes, we need to pay our troops based on how many we have. So for me, it's going to cost me 1,000 gold every 5 minutes. And this kind of works as like a time limit for the level, essentially. Because there's only so much gold underground. And that limits the amount of, like, traps and stuff you can place, and just stuff you can spend. You got taxes? Well, you've got wages you need to pay. Unfortunately,
An arcane tear had appeared very
they
close to the
don't work for free.
These magical anomalies were not uncommon in the area and promised great power to those who knew how to use them. The creatures knew that the corrupting evil had captured an arcane tear. New power flowed through it, giving it the ability to now cast the Meteor Rain spell. As luck would have it, there was a group of heroes nearby who made worthy targets.
Yeah, I do feel a little against the clock. Now, my first level, I think I did cut it quite close. Yeah, I definitely do feel against the clock to an extent. I've already got enough mana, so let's just, like, do that. That is so strong. I like the effect of you taking over an area and making it evil. Evilness orbs. So they're just a currency at the top here. You use those on, like, to make certain types of enemies and buildings. You guys good? So, like, if I look at research here, to improve the Gazer, it requires 100 evilness and 750 gold. Gold you get from mining, and evilness you do by doing evil actions. I'm just gonna grab that. I've got plenty of mana. That spell is so dumb.
Talia,
Yeah, the evilness mechanic is fine. I don't have a problem with that. I think that's quite good.
weren't we like family to you?
It's like just alternate currency.
Constantly insulted and humiliated.
Obviously, killing heroes is dropping it as well.
Yes?
The merciless evil's army had reached the magical barrier. A spell would sweep it away.
Right, I can't actually cast that. I need to generate more mana. Come on, buddy, hurry up. It's 300 or 400. It's 400? Oh no. Are you guys eating all of our food? We not. Actually, I already have a room now.
While the Cruciatus intoning evil was making its way through the protective barrier, Talia and Tristan continued upon their way.
Tristan, beloved brother, would you be so kind as to open this cage door for me? There is no need for us to argue.
Step, brother. And I simply cannot forgive you for slaying our foster father. Not to mention half of the good people of the country.
Only half? Huh. I mean, all that just kind of happened. I don't know how exactly it could all go so wrong either.
You put Talos' head on a spear!
He bloody well deserved it! Time and again, I had to suffer insults from him and his henchmen simply because of my origins, as if all Dark Elves were evil.
You killed hundreds of heroes, slew Father's companions, and put Father's head on a spear!
They made me do it. It's society's fault.
Or that catapult, that does a lot of damage. Alright, we took some big hits there. Let's heal up. Love the art style. It is a pretty game. I love how the map changes, like, between evil and good. Is that Tristan and Tanya up there? Yes, it is. Let's loop around here and kill these guys. How are you guys doing over here? You seem to be struggling. I mean... Huh. Hey, what I can do.
Heroes had entered the dungeon, while the arsonist evil was marching its army around the overworld. Thanks to the demonic portal spell, creatures could instantly be sent back to the dungeon from the...
Hey, you guys good? Do I need to make more traps? I need to make more traps. Yeah, they're having a bad time. They should be good.
Tristan, I finally understand. I behaved poorly. If you let me out now, I vow to do better.
Really?
Of course not, you imbecile! I'd give you a wedgie worse than I ever gave you in our entire childhood. One you'd still be telling your grandchildren about, provided you can still have children.
Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. That is uncalled for. Guys, we gotta go back. We gotta go back. We have an intruder. Fuck him up. That's a cool ability. That's a really cool ability. Right, so these traps don't do anything because they come and do that, which is rude. Are we still struggling on food? So, in that case, let's make some more traps. Little saw spike combo there. Let's generate some food. What are you guys doing? You're doing alright. Yeah, we got 3 more traps made now. Bonk another one there. So they gotta cross this lava, which they don't like. I potentially do a quick bit of slime. Make them stay in the lava for longer.
It's payday.
Oh, I just ate all my money. How are we doing on money? 500, 1,000, 2,000, 1,000, okay. Start digging out. Okay, so you can get money from destroying crates. Not much, though. Also, what goes into a good dungeon, it seems? It's like 2 games in one. You've got a base building, base defense, and then you've got your strategy game here. This already, like...
You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon.
Where do I go? Oh, I loop back around and go that way. Okay. What have I found? Basic bits of money. Oh. Now, we got some more enemies on the way, so we might have to teleport back. So, quickly beef up the defenses, since we know that they're coming. Defenses are quite beefed up compared to last time. Ah. Another little bit of a combo. I'll put a slime trap in front of the spinner. There we go.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Alright, you guys keep moving around. Now they're slowed when they walk into the lava.
Talia, I wish you would change your ways. Remember back when we were children and would play together by the creek?
And you threw me in?
You dropped a bee's nest on my head first.
Oh, that's right. I remember the way your head swelled up like a melon.
Oh, hello. Yeah, it's just a big pile of fuck. Let's just do that. Let's go. Kill all the enemies first since they're nice and weak. Then go for the tower. How's our dungeon looking? They seem to be having a bad time. I mean, they're kind of beating up our slaves, mind. Oh. Oh, he's coming this way. Oh, he's gonna have a very bad time. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work, mate. That's really not gonna work. You died. How are you looking? You took some hits. No deaths. Ooh, he made it through the door. But alas, that is where he fell. He made it through the door. Ah, another group of enemies. Where are they coming from? Well, that's fine. We'll rush down Tristan now.
Another magical barrier.
And they're on the way. Let's ignore them. Let's just go for it. Oh, I need mana. Oh, well that does that. Let's beef up some defenses. And search for more gold. I guess.
Enemies are in the dungeon.
There's my army. Time for you to die, stepbrother. Go, my creatures! Grab them, run them down, rub hot chili sauce in their eyes, and get me out of this damn cage!
My brothers! In your eyes, I see...
You're not gonna repeat that same old crap again, are you? Are you?
Men! Stop them!
Ooh. There's some nasty AoE there. Anyone who dies is going to respawn back at base, which will help defend that. But yeah, we are dying. that cannon whilst I still have DPS.
The ice in its drink-loving Evil's armies had defeated Tristan's pathetic defenders. Evil's creatures were filled with jubilation, but the disembodied essence of Evil was not yet in the mood to celebrate, for Tristan himself had escaped and still had Talia with him. The lingering without physical form Evil pretended to sigh and once again took up pursuit.
Oh, I didn't make it 100% efficiency. Yeah, I need to build more doors, apparently. Only 9 creature deaths. Tiles dug up, 381. World average 1,000. Maybe I need to dig more. Mana dug up, 900. World, 4,000. Although I didn't take any damage at the dungeon heart, though. Evil laughs per minute. Tiles filled in 0. I don't know what that means. I lost a worker. Oh no. Evilness spent on Demon Resurrection. 2, World 31. Okay, so I think I'm behind on my dungeon building.
The plains of Strotham. The absolute Evil continued its efforts to free Talia. The trail led it to the vicinity of the city of Strotham, which was once besieged by undead.
Okay, so this will be the undead tutorial level. Own 60 minions at the same time. I guess undead are the minion spam faction then. Sacrifice 6 different things. Alright, more mechanics at play. This game does have a lot of mechanics.
These sequences with me in a cage are being stretched out far too long here. Can't we talk this out somehow? Maybe rock, scissors, paper, like in the old days?
Huh. You know I always go for the good old rock. But speaking of stones, I will soon have all the stones of finitude together. And then...
Nobody gives a damn about your stupid marbles, you dumbass.
While Tanya
Oh.
was engrossed in an animated discussion with her stepbrother, the brain-eating Evil was already attempting a, more or less, fruitless attempt to free her.
Oh, he just died.
Undead simply resurrected somewhat later in the graveyard after their demise. An unsuccessful onslaught was no great tragedy. Admittedly, the creature-wasting Evil probably never took the loss of subordinates too tragically in the first place. But back to the subject at hand. Fortunately, there were ancient mausoleums in the vicinity, which were home to powerful undead and could provide a significant supply of reinforcements. The map studying Evil eagerly took notes.
See that, Tristan? My armies will free me.
Okay, so more just resurrection if they die, which is useful.
Now, eat their brains. I don't know, just do something.
A temple with a sacrificial pit would need to be built before the merciless Evil's undead creatures could summon more minions. Quickly, the construction-obsessed Evil set about doing just that.
One of your undead has died. It will now be dragged to its grave in the graveyard by a little snot and resurrected. If the creature has no grave, for instance, because there was not enough space in the graveyard to set one up, it is now lost forever. Okay. Undead choose a place in the graveyard and build their grave there. They also want to collect their wages on payday. If an undead dies, it slowly resurrects at its grave in the graveyard. If there is no grave available, it is lost forever. Undead can use Blight to summon servants known as minions to accompany and assist them. So make a nice big graveyard. I have 3 banshees. That's a big long tunnel to the entrance. But it's not actually far for them to go. Like a vampire queen and a bone lord. Level 3 and higher undead will want to retreat to the temple and meditate. At the same time, the resource blight is sort of 3 tiles in the temple. Ew.
The frivolous evil had erected a temple. From now on, Blight could be stored there, which would greatly enhance the ode to grave-wearing evil's undead armies.
Throw useless things into sacrificial pit to generate blight. And they say useless things. Is that like just picking up... That's gonna be picking up snots, isn't it? Okay.
Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay.
Here's a fit in the overall are teleported to the graveyard. Ah, she heals enemy allies. Bone Lords do good damage. Need evilness. Didn't mean to do that. So yeah, I guess just like have them working on digging out.
Creatures don't even dare to leave the underground, Talia. But they are not safe there either. Forward, men!
Oh, they're
Destroy that
attacking
dungeon in the
already.
underground.
They require toolboxes.
Enemies are in the dungeon.
Enemies are in the dungeon. Well, can my 3 starting units fight them off? They're not that good. Compared to the demons were very powerful. They're nearly dead.
The sacrificial evil had a temple built complete with a sacrificial pit. The greedy-looking black maw with its dark void seemed to be eagerly awaiting offerings. Presumably, the evil spirits would reward each sacrifice with some soothing blight. The experimental evil set about testing this theorem.
One of your undead has died. It will now be dragged to the graveyard by a little snot and resurrected. If the creature has no grave, for instance, because there was not enough space in the graveyard, yada yada yada. Ah. Found a vein. So, Snuffle.
With a Wilhelm scream, a little snot disappeared into the depths of the sacrificial pit. This would provide the little snot-burning evil a bit of light.
You can carry undead heroes to the nearest graveyard. You can pick up heroes' corpse with a Hand of Terror and toss it onto an undead resting in its grave to heal it.
One of the undead creatures that had fallen in battle had gone to rest in the graveyard, only to rise again after some time had passed. The merciless evil was then able to send it back into battle.
So they're now just healing.
Strengthened by the captured blight, one of the undead creatures was able to summon a minion to its side. The extravagant evil was satisfied to note that its undead were able to use blight and minions to maximize the number of creatures that could be used carelessly.
Ah, so they've got buddies, so now they're stronger. Cool.
In fact, the sacrificial pit was a very versatile contemporary. Pretty much everything could be thrown in there. It seemed as if the sacrificial pit would belch satedly, were it not simply an inanimate object. The sacrificial evil had sacrificed enough things for the time being. It was time to go on the offensive.
Really sure what that's doing. Well, we just found another treasury. So I think it is time to go on the offensive. Let's just expand this out. Future-proofing. I can make a Bone Lord now.
The gruesome evil welcomed a Bone Lord into its ranks. Not only could this mighty swordsman both dish it out and take it, but could also summon skeletal mages as minions.
Found the graveyard out.
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
Guys, I just picked you up because there's a fight. There we go. And now the Banshees will debuff them, and the Bone Lords will do more damage. That's the plan.
Payday!
Do some more digging. I'm gonna dig that out. Yeah, we'll just make this one big long corridor of trap. You guys could hurry up on the money. Alright, let's go and attack the overworld. Alright. Oh, look. Just in time. Ballista tower. Yeah, alright, let's go this way. I've got a feeling this level is going to be one where we're going to die more. And get sent back to the main dungeon more. That's fine. Yeah, just rush the tower. Ooh. That does a lot of damage.
Payday.
one of our units just died, that's fine. They'll resurrect. The more killing that we do, the more power we get. More traps.
The colourful clothes-wearing evil had discovered a dungeon gate in the underground. Apparently, this was one of the 3 lost burial chambers. All that was needed to benefit from it was to open the burial chamber, presumably with a few firm blows.
If we run past the warriors, they end up just attacking our minions, which is fine. Because we can just summon more. Alright, how do we open these? Break this.
This was apparently the final resting place of the legendary mercenary army, the Scallywag Ragtags. The pragmatic evil was bound to have an idea as to what it could do with the undead found there. The zombie-like evil had unleashed powerful undead forces. The use of these powers meant each of its undead creatures could both move faster and summon an additional minion to its side. Each additional burial chamber would provide 1 additional minion.
So we can use these dungeons to net back and forth. Oh, I see. And it's appeared here. Do I have to defend this then? Frequently, there can be multiple dungeon entrances. Heroes aren't choose about that and often seem to decide which entrance they step through into the underground by chance. Oh, okay. That makes it a bit more difficult. Oh, let's put another spinny guy. Oh, I can't. That's another graveyard. That makes it considerably more difficult to defend. Spike traps all along there then. That's a lot of money, but hopefully we're able to find more money.
It's payday.
Hey, Lazy. Happy birthday, killer. What's up?
25 is crazy week.
Ah, our army's considerably larger now. Yo, Paradox, 25 is crazy. That's mega. Thank you so very, very much. That is huge. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Ah, you missed.
to rise from their graves.
They are killing us, but it's fine. We merely raise from the dead. I need money. Ah, another gold vein, sick. Got a treasury around there. Let's dig that out. Are you resting? You are. Yeah, they need to heal. I need to get that. Yeah, so if I kill things in the overworld now, they'll teleport back to our graveyard, which will allow them to heal. Okay. I do like how in-depth this game is. Alright, our army's not looking too good, but let's go kill some enemies. Yep, loop around, take this out.
Undead forces roamed the land. Additional minions now stood available.
I just accidentally told them to dig out the entire base there. Didn't want them to do that.
Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay.
Has to be another dungeon entrance.
discovered another burial chamber.
Like, do I even want to activate this one? I will add to my army. Oh, shit. Back inside. These are still getting built. Why are they taking so long?
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
Yeah, let's go and open that up. Because, we do not have many defenses up. For some reason. I put these down ages ago.
This tomb was dedicated to the archers of the Scallywag Ragtags. Legend has it that they could miss
Yeah, they're breaking our tomb now.
even at 10 meters.
That's quite rude.
Their corpses would certainly be put to good use by the
Fellas,
self-sacrificing
in. We are defending the base. Assault. Okay, that was a bit dicey. We have a much larger military now. A much more expensive military.
A gold vein has been mined out.
Take out that Hera's hole. Start digging.
Payday. Creatures
There's another entrance there. Let's go and open that up.
The achievement Accumulating Evil have now discovered the third burial chamber as well.
My frames, they're tanking because I created too many minions. Everyone's about to die, that's fine. Alright.
The remains found here were those of the alchemists of the Scallywag Ragtags, who considered arsenic to be a refreshing mouth gel. These corpses would prove perfect vessels for mindless zombies.
Oh. Well, let's added some more reinforcements in there. Oh, what's going on? Combat. Combat that we're winning. Yeah, we've got quite a few lads back at base. We'll just leave them there in case we get attacked. So we have, like, essentially 2 armies. Because this army is strong enough. Although I've got a feeling once we reach the boss that won't be the case.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Speaking of... Pop them there. Oh no, they'll break our shit first. This is the worst entrance. Are there any kind of traps I can put in to help? Not really. Such a difficult entrance to defend. We're good. Mine that out.
My armies are getting closer, little brother. Want to go ahead and pick out a nice tombstone? Not that you'll need it when I put your head on the spear.
We do not need to further elaborate on your misdeeds, sister. My armies are not yet defeated, and the hero's courage is unbroken.
The courage may be unbroken, but the spine...
The resurrected evil is accelerating undead forces. Additional minions rose.
Ha! The vile stench of the undead is still coming ever closer. Forward, faithful! Destroy that vermin!
Problems, brother mine? Is that the sweat of fear I can see on
Get
your
'em.
brow?
Eat 'em.
This reminds me of when you were going to ask Chelsea Chubby Cheeks to prom.
That's not the point here.
And she dumped you because she wanted to take her dog for a walk instead.
Undead forces rose up. Additional minions now stood available.
Bloody hell. This tower might wipe us. I think it will. It's fine, we'll let him. We'll do what damage we can. And we died. That's how it wiped us. I mean, that's fine. We are reviving. What are we doing for money? I would like more. Dig faster, man. Nearly fully healed? Oh, these guys have got a bit to go. Well, if they attack us, we're in a very, very good shape to fight them off. No, we can't dig out that. Ah. Well, I just saw some enemies pop in. I think they had one look and went, no, and left. They're coming back. What you see, fellas, my lads are kind of like
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
healed. Payday! Right, we've just undergone an attack.
A gold vein is almost exhausted.
I'm running out of gold. Alright, let's go. New and improved army of increased size. We've just had an attack on the base, so we shouldn't have another one for a while. I hope they haven't repaired that tower.
A gold vein has been mined out.
Buzz running out of money. It hasn't.
The resurrected
Go, 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 go.
accelerating undead forces. Additional minions rose.
Alright, so undead scale up. Basically. They start out pretty meh, but then when you get your army going, your army is going.
Free at last! Come on, let's beat them, fry them up, smear them on our toast.
The
We
sovereign
saved our hero.
Talia from
Villain.
the clutches of her stepbrother. Pity, really. I found it quite pleasant not to have someone constantly interrupting me.
I will ignore your insolence for now, but only because I have to deal with that damn Tristan. The step in Stepbrother is going to be an architectural statement when I'm done with him.
Lost in her rant, Talia had missed the fact that her stepbrother Tristan had meanwhile made a run for it.
What? The cowardly, dishonest, disgusting.
Hey. What didn't we do? Oh, sacrifice 6 different things. I built no doors. Why do I need to build doors? People build doors. I don't like. Why do I build doors? I did lose quite a few creatures this time because of that wipe.
Talia had been rescued from the clutches of her stepbrother Tristan by the Absolute Evil. This seemed a bit surprising as, after all, Talia had accidentally caused its demise only one cutscene earlier. But the disembodied essence of the irritated evil was restless due to its lack of physical form. It needed help finding a new body. In such cases, less competent personnel were also called upon. Talia was extremely grateful to have been freed from the cage after 3 long missions. Finding a new body for the Absolute Evil seemed a small price to pay. High up on the 4th highest peak in the world, Mount Snotmore, resided the venerable Council of Little Snots. These wise beings were the ones who would know what would constitute a new, adequate vessel for the Absolute Evil. All Talia had to do was reach the peak. A trifle, really.
Seems
but
easy to
unfortunately,
climb.
Her stupid stepbrother and his oversized army stood between her and her goal. Otherwise, however, it would have been so easy that even a group of gluttonous hobbits could have managed it. Bad elves go everywhere. Talia had been freed from the clutches of good. Before she could start her journey to the Council of Little Snots, however, she had to first gather strength.
Defeat the unicorn within 30 minutes. We have to go kill a unicorn. Oh no. Well, even though that is a do it in 30 minutes speedrun challenge, these maps do tend to take towards an hour, so I am going to call it there. This game is fun. I am going to continue playing this one. Maybe not on stream, but yeah, this is quite a fun game. It took me a second to get the hang of all the mechanics, but basically these were just it was just basically 4 tutorial levels, figuring out each of the factions. But now we've got all the factions together and our leader. I'm gonna guess the game steps up now. But I kind of got the gist of it. Just mass dig underground, get as much just backup reserve money as we can, and then bum rush the heroes. This is a fun game. This is an amusing game. I like it. It's on Games Pass if you want to play it. If not, I get it. But yeah, that is good fun. I guess I'll install New Tales from the Borderlands, because it's a Borderlands game I've not played yet. We'll get through that, and then we'll work towards the Arms Race 1 Life Challenge. So that's the plan. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Stay safe, stay awesome. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.